Namaskar. Today we will talk about graphical representation of motion. First of all, I would like to give you a short techniques, I should say, to understand graph, and this technique will work everywhere in graphical representation. Though in class 9 we will only be talking about the speed time graph and distance time graph. So first of all, there are few tricks or few ways to read the graph, how to read the graph, that we are going to discuss first. Whenever we are having a graph, we will be representing one quantity on x-axis and another quantity on y-axis. In this topic, we will be representing time on x-axis and either speed or distance on y-axis. Now first of all, how to interpret the graph, then the meaning of the graph. We are going to discuss about this in this video. So suppose in case if you find a straight line going up in a graph, it means that the quantity on y-axis is increasing uniformly. Straight line going up means quantity on y-axis is increasing uniformly. It shows that quantity on y-axis is increasing uniformly. This is what we will interpret from the graph, which looks like this. Secondly, in case if you find graph going up in a curved way, not in a straight line, in a curved way, what does it represent? That the quantity on y-axis is increasing non-uniformly. Suppose if you find a graph in which a straight line is coming down. Here the straight line was going up and a straight line is coming down. What does it represent? It represents that quantity on y-axis is decreasing. If the graph is coming down, it means the quantity on y-axis is decreasing uniformly. If it is a straight line, that means it is decreasing uniformly. Similarly, if you find a line coming down in a curved way, it means that the quantity on y-axis is decreasing non-uniformly. Next, in case in a graph you neither find the line going up or coming down. If the line is going up, that is the graph is going up, it means the quantity on y-axis is increasing. If it is coming down, it means the quantity on y-axis is decreasing. Suppose the graph is neither going up nor it is coming down. You are having a graph drawn like this, that is parallel to x-axis. So in this case, what does this graph represent? It represents that the quantity on y-axis is not changing. In the language of physics, we can say that the quantity on y-axis is constant, because usually in physics we use the word constant, but in a general language, just to make the language simpler, we can say that the quantity on y-axis is not changing. So whatever the quantity will be represented on y-axis is not changing with respect to the quantity represented on x-axis. This method of reading graph is applicable everywhere in graph. It is not only related to speed time graph or distance time graph, and it is not only related to class 9. Wherever you will be moving up and you will be reading the graphs, you will be using this technique, that the quantity on y-axis increasing uniformly with respect to the quantity on x-axis. The quantity on y-axis is increasing non-uniformly with respect to the quantity on x-axis. The quantity on y-axis is decreasing uniformly with respect to the quantity on x-axis. The quantity on y-axis is decreasing non-uniformly with respect to the quantity on x-axis, and here the quantity on y-axis is not changing with respect to the quantity on y-axis, on x-axis. So here, these things you have to keep in mind while reading the graph, and then definitely we are going to use our concepts that we have done before this. About the motion, we have done uniform motion, we have done speed, we have done velocity, we have done acceleration, we have done distance, we have done displacement. So we are going to use all our knowledge in order to interpret the given graphs, right? So these points you have to keep in mind while going to discuss about the different graphs. So in 9th standard, we are going to talk about speed time graph and distance time graph. So here I would prefer to represent it in comparative way. So the reason being that the graph seems to be similar, but they have different meaning. The graph, you must be having a distance time graph and a speed time graph which will be looking similar, but they will be having a different meaning. So that actually confuses us. So that is the only reason I am going to represent it in a comparative way. So here I shall be drawing a distance time graph. I shall be drawing a distance time graphs. So first of all, let us talk about distance time graph, and here I will be drawing speed time graphs. So what I shall be doing, I shall be drawing the graphs looking similar to each other, but their difference will be, they will have a different meaning, correct? So let us have a distance time graph. On y-axis we will be representing distance, and on x-axis we will be representing time. Suppose if we have a graph like this, straight line going up. Similar graph for speed time if we are having, suppose this is a speed and this is time, and same graph going up, right? Now you can see that both the graphs are looking same, but if we will analyze them on the basis of the way of reading graph that we have just discussed before this, then we will be able to know that they have different meaning. Now you can see that the straight line is going up. It means the quantity on y-axis is increasing uniformly. So distance is increasing uniformly. It means the motion is uniform. So what does it represent? It represents uniform motion. And if we will analyze the situation, uniform motion, we have already done this concept. What is the meaning of uniform motion? Just think about it. Uniform motion is possible only and only if when the speed is not changing, when the speed is fixed. If you will change your speed, then your motion will no longer be the uniform motion. So in case if you want the motion to be uniform, so you have to keep your speed constant. So it is very clear that if this graph is representing uniform motion, it means this graph is representing that the body is moving with a constant speed. So second information that we are getting from this graph is that the body is moving with constant speed. That is, the speed is not changing. So I shall be using a constant word here, and I hope that you all are clear with this concept, that this is what the concept constant means. And secondly, if the body is moving with constant speed means the speed is not changing. So in case if the speed is not changing, then the next information that we are getting from this graph is that the acceleration of the body is zero. Acceleration of the body is zero. Why acceleration is zero? Because we all know that acceleration is defined as the rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of velocity. When the velocity is not changing, then how we will be having acceleration, right? So acceleration of the body is zero. So this single graph is giving you these three information. If you are having this kind of graph, distance time graph for a particular motion, then you can interpret these three things, these three information about that motion. Now let us move to speed time graph. This speed time graph is looking similar to the distance time graph. It is exactly same, but now we will see that there is difference in the meaning of this graph. Here you can see that this is a speed time graph, and speed time graph means here you are having a straight line going up, so that means the quantity on y-axis is increasing with time. So that is, speed is increasing with time. If the speed is increasing with time and the straight line is showing that the speed is increasing uniformly with time, right? Speed is increasing uniformly with time. So this type of graph is representing a motion which is uniformly accelerated. Uniformly accelerated motion. So this type of graph is representing uniformly accelerated motion. That is, the motion is accelerated because the speed is increasing. Speed is changing, either increasing or decreasing, then also the motion is accelerated, but here the speed is increasing uniformly, so we will be saying that it is uniformly accelerated motion. Here now you can see the difference. Here the speed was constant, it was not changing, and the acceleration of the body was 0, but in the similar looking graph for the speed time, the motion is accelerated motion. Here the acceleration is not 0. Secondly, if we are having a distance time graph like this, distance time graph, and we are having a straight line going, a line going up in a curved way, curved line going up. Going up means quantity is increasing. So this is going up to non-uniformly increasing. So this is representing non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion. So this type of graph is representing non-uniform motion. And यहाँ पर in case if we are having a speed time graph in which the speed is increasing non-uniformly, you can refer to the points that I have just discussed before this, non-uniformly. So you will be saying that this is non-uniformly accelerated motion. So this is non-uniformly accelerated motion. Again you can see that we are having similar graphs, similar looking graphs, but the meaning is different. So don't get confused. Now if we are having a distance time graph like this, distance and time, and distance, it is coming down in a straight line, or if we are having a distance time graph in which the graph is coming down in a curved way. So it means this graph represents what it represents. I am saying that is how to read the graph, right? This graph is saying that the distance is decreasing with time, because the graph is coming down. If it is coming down, that means the quantity on y-axis is decreasing. So distance is decreasing with time uniformly, and this is saying distance is decreasing with time non-uniformly. And we all have seen, we all have studied about this, that it is not possible that we may get any situation in which distance is decreasing with time. Once you have covered a particular distance, for that motion the distance cannot decrease further. Yes, it may become constant at a particular time if you stop moving, but it may never decrease. So that means these two situations, ये क्या कह रहे हैं, that the distance will not change. So these two situations are not possible. Yes, for displacement time it is possible, but right now we are talking about distance time graph, so it is not possible. But for speed time graph, if we will move, then what we will see? Speed time graph, if we are having speed time graph, if we are having a straight line coming down, so this is saying that the speed is decreasing uniformly with time. The speed can definitely decrease. If we want, we can decrease the speed of the body. So that means this graph is representing uniform retardation. we all know that if the speed is decreasing, then the motion is said to be retarded motion, and retardation means negative acceleration. And in case if we have a speed time graph like this, speed time graph like this, and we are having a graph coming down in a curved way that represents non-uniform retardation, or you can say non-uniformly retarded motion, right? So this graph is showing that the body is having non-uniform retardation. Now suppose if we are having a graph like this for distance time graph, in which we are getting a line parallel to x-axis like this, and for speed time graph also, if we are having a graph like this in which you are having a line parallel to, that is the graph parallel to the x-axis. So we have already discussed that if the slope is neither going up nor it is coming down, that means the quantity on y-axis is not changing. So this is saying that the distance is not changing with time, and this graph is saying that the speed is not changing with time. So both are having different meaning, although they are looking similar, but they have different meaning. So this is saying that the distance is not changing with time. So in case if distance is not changing, it means the body is at rest. So this graph is representing body at rest. Body at rest. Whereas this graph is not representing body at rest. This graph is saying that the speed is not changing. So in case if the speed is not changing, it means the acceleration is zero, right? And here we have seen that if the speed is not changing, then the motion is said to be uniform motion. So from this graph, we will be interpreting first that the motion is uniform motion. Second, speed is not changing. And third one is zero acceleration. Acceleration is zero, right? Now you can see that a graph for the same motion means for uniform motion, if we will be plotting distance time graph, it will look like this. If we will be plotting speed time graph, it will look like this. And many times I have seen the children get confused. They just see a parallel line and they just write down that this is body at rest. But just make sure that whether it is a distance time graph or it is a speed time graph. If it is a distance time graph, that means distance is not changing. If it is a speed time graph, that means the speed is not changing. And a speed not changing does not mean that the body is at rest. But definitely yes, if distance is not changing, it means body is at rest. So you have to be very careful. So first of all, I would suggest you all to just learn how to read the graph that I have discussed in the beginning of the video. After that, you will easily be able to apply your previous knowledge in order to interpret the meaning of the given graphs. So that's all for this video. In the next video, we will be doing some numericals based on graphical representation, and will be having some more terms related to that. Namaskar. In case if you want me to make video on a particular topic related to physics or mathematics of class 9th and 10th, you can just send me in the comment box. I will definitely try to help you. Thank you.